everybody. This is your coffee break with Mark and Vanjie. How you doing, Vanjie?
I'm good. How are you, Mark?
Good, good.
Good. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. This is it tomorrow, right?
That's it.
Big time of getting with friends and family and
hmm
just being thankful. Something we used to do around the table, and maybe we could do it here. Is just maybe give a couple things that you're thankful for this season. You got anything to be thankful
Oh
for?
yeah, definitely my family and my
Yeah,
friends. That's really the older you get, the more you realize how precious they are.
yeah.
I mean
How
it's
important. I mean, family and friends. I mean, just the relationships between one another. I mean, how much it impacts our lives, how much it impacts someone else's life, how valuable that is, right?
oh yeah, absolutely.
You
It is
know?
a treasure within itself.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Go ahead.
no,
No.
that was it. That was my thought. It is
Well, I want to jump in and be thankful too. Can I be thankful too?
absolutely.
Well, I was just thinking, I'm thankful for all the experiences and places that God has brought me through. There's been good ones, there's been hard ones, there's been happy ones, there's been sad ones, many, many different things, events, places that He's brought us through. But I'm thankful that I think through is the key word in all of those things. He's brought me through those times, and I've been able to learn things.
Absolutely.
I've been able to grow as an individual and as a man. And even though they might not have been pleasant things, I'm still thankful for them. What do you think about
No,
that?
I agree, and it's funny because Pastor Tom and I were just talking about this, where the Apostle Paul speaks about being thankful through the suffering and the persecution and the tough times. That it refines you. I mean, like for me, at this juncture in my journey, that I feel some pressure, and it's really how do I handle the pressure? How do I let the pressure affect me? And if you look at it as through a thankful heart, through a grateful heart, it you do it refines you.
Yeah,
So that it is to be thankful for because it strengthens you so that you can grow. And then in turn, you turn around and you can help somebody else through it. One
yeah.
of those friends and family you can support through because you've been through something.
I'm right now. I'm thinking about Abraham's life, and Abraham's life was certainly a thankful life. He has Thanksgiving all through his life. But what made Abraham a great man? What was it? I mean, we know that he was a great man, wealthy in cattle and livestock and possessions and family and all these things. He was a great man. What made him that way? I would tend to want to offer that it all began by him saying, God, I want to serve you. I believe that you're calling me from this place into another place, and you're going to make my descendants as the sands of the seashore. That great man began with believing God, giving his all to God, right? And along the way, God blessed him, right? And we always see Thanksgiving in Abraham's life, being thankful, offering sacrifices. What do you think about that, the Abraham story, and
Well, while you're thinking that, I'm going off track, and not so much in Thanksgiving as I am in obedience. Again, I go back to obedience because, um, if you obey, if you walk a certain path, and it's not that you do it to reap the harvest, but you do it.
not like a Pharisee would? I do all these things, God.
Right, not in
Not like
that
that.
way, but in a way that you obey because you love God and you know that God has His best interests, your best interests at heart. So, there's, I mean, I could go all over the place with this and watch it because I could go to this area. I
Watch
could
it,
go to
folks.
love.
Watch it.
I could expand on this tremendously. So let me just get back to it. Yeah, I think that
Did Abraham
regardless.
obey? Abraham obeyed.
Yeah, he obeyed,
Right.
absolutely. But back, I'm just trying to get back to Thanksgiving
Right.
before I
Sure.
venture off. But I think that, we have plenty to be thankful for. I mean, because you look at the next guy and, the next person who's going through a tough time, generally, a lot of times it's way tougher than we could ever imagine.
Right. Oh yeah. 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 It could be a whole nother story.
I'm thankful to have turkey tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. And you know, we're not telling you anything new, folks. We're just expounding. We know that you're going to be thankful tomorrow, and everyone's excited about Thanksgiving and meeting friends and family, right?
But you know what? Sometimes it's let's be real here. You know, sometimes it's tough to wake up and be grateful. I mean, sometimes we have those days. Life gets in the way, and sometimes it is just tough to be grateful. And then everybody says, "Oh, well, you got to be grateful on Thanksgiving. You got to give thanks on Thanksgiving." It's like Valentine's. You know, you got to love on Valentine's Day. You know, I mean, really, I think the striving point should be maybe on Thanksgiving. I begin to every day look at something to be thankful for, or you know, I mean, just to acknowledge it.
For sure, the holidays bring a sense of reflection in our lives, I believe.
Absolutely.
And the holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas and Hanukkah and all this time right now, gives a good opportunity to reflect back on the year.
Yeah.
And maybe the certain trials and the certain things that we've gone through that God has brought us through, and maybe we're still in some of them. But I think that heart of gratefulness, the heart of gratefulness and the heart of thanksgiving is a good place to be, along with obedience and along with humility, trusting in God.
Yeah.
Trusting in God, and that may be a good place to leave it. We hope you have a great Thanksgiving, and we want you to trust in God for the rest of the year and the holidays too, right?
Yeah, till death.
Yeah, till the Lord comes back, whatever that might be.
All right, yeah, have a great Thanksgiving.
All right,